Morning, everyone. Let's see, you can see everything, right? All right. Okay, we're long on a couple trades already. Oh, man. All right, so here we're long on gold, about halfway to our stop. We're also long on S&P 500. Looks like we're up so far on that one. Got a good trade on the Dow this morning already. And again, we're still using really small, we're just doing really small positions while we're working on executing the trades with this trade strategy. There we go. And it looks like our SPX trade is going down. Yeah, got stopped out there. Just fine. Really small position size. What's gold doing? Actually got filled on gold. So just in the first 5 minutes, we're already 3 out of 4, winning 3 out of 4. Actually getting a sell signal on SPX now. A little bit late to the game there to actually get that trade. Let's see. Is so yesterday I was doing some more back testing. Had a really bad month back testing on the SPY, literally down 19%, which makes me a little nervous about trading this one. It just seems like it's pretty volatile in its results so far. It's been, up 20, down 19, up 11, down 1. That's been the results of the 4 months I've been able to back test. Stick it here. I almost want to Euro do. Ooh, Euro is down too. Oh man, I almost want to switch it out for the euro at this point. Oh man, I don't know. You just keep the position size small on it. Looks like there might have been a trade on the yen that we missed. Still being it. See what my average is. Yeah, that's crazy. So prior to backtesting that 4th month, the SPXM was averaging a 10% return, and then after the 4th month, it was averaging negative 2.5%. So yeah, I think for now, is the euro still? Because the euro was down too. Yeah, euro would be down. Yeah, I guess that leaves the UCAD, the only one that's positive after that. Which is interesting. Alright. Well, we're trading the UCAD, US Canadian dollar now, instead of S&P 500, which kind of makes me sad. I mean, because one of those months had a 20% return. about it, though. I might be doing my math a little bit. Oop, wrong button. I might be doing my math a little bit wrong here. So... Okay, so it's positive 274. Oh, getting a trade. 28, 56. Oh, nope, just kidding. Orange isn't pointing the right direction here. Alright, let's see what the CAD. Yeah, CAD is better. So for now, we're going to trade the CAD instead of S&P 500. There we go. Okay, almost had a trade on the Dow. Let's see if I remember right. The Dow's still been doing okay. Yeah, the Dow's doing great. Yep. Okay, it looks like we're actually about to get a trade on the Dow. Actually have increased my position size, so this will be a risking 1% here if we actually get the signal. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. dirty glasses. Not a whole lot setting up yet. Whoa. Wrong button. Why is this being so buggy? I can't save it. Okay, we might actually possibly be getting a sell on the Dow. As long as this square stays red. Alright, we sold it. So there's that. There's our trade right there. There's our take profit. And I would hate for our first trade that we actually do a 1% risk to actually lose that one. Oh man. We're actually getting a buy signal now. Oh man. I could see this being stuck in a range and this just absolutely murdering us. Alright, but we went long because the trade plan told us to. Really hoping it doesn't bite us in the butt here. This bar closes green. That's a good bar. Which it does. Okay, that's a good bar. Okay, there's probably a bit of resistance that's running into right here. Oh gosh. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. That's why every. Oh no! Come on. Ah. Oh man. Hold it. Hold it. Ah, man. Dang it, man. Ah, the news. Ugh. Man, I should have kept a closer eye on that. Of course, it starts going back up again. Ah, man. Just got stopped out and. That puts us down 2%. Ah, man, that sucks. Goes down because of news. Hello from Brian Atieno. Did I say that wrong? I bet I did. Let's see. Could be getting a trade on gold. Kamala, you're on one of my previous streams. Oh man, we might be getting another buy setup on the Dow again. It's hard to take a trade on a pair that you just lost 2 in a row on. And we're just not getting any opportunities to take any trades on any of the Forex pairs. Looks like it's going to be a minute. UCAD's probably the closest to getting an opportunity as far as Forex pairs go. I just really hate the idea of trying to take trades in this chop here. We've already lost 2. Alright, we just went long again on the Dow. Hopefully he doesn't bite us in the blubber again. We're going to be hitting a level right here, so it's a big ask for it to break through that. Looks like the Aussie's really moving right now. Hoping this at least posts barely. This is not a good looking bar. That's showing a lot of rejection toward the side that we want the price to go. Don't like that. It's this bar right here. And we have a cross in the pressures recently too. Looks like there could be a buy setting up on the CAD. That would be pretty big. Let's see. Nope, not quite. Oh. Did we miss a trade on gold? Yes, we did. Darn. Maybe we can still keep an eye on that and hop in if it moves back up. Oh, that would have been a good one too. Okay, Aussie's setting up though. Let's see. No trade here yet. Oh, man, this Dow trade is making me real nervous. Gosh, it would really stink to lose 3 in a row on the same pair. Oh man, I wish we saw that trade on gold. That would have been good. I think that's actually a sell on the Aussie. I don't know if it was or not. We would have been close on that gold, but we'd still be in it. Yen setting up. Aussie as well. Let's see if we can hurry him. Okay. We're in on 2 more trades. We are in on the yen. And we are also in on the Aussie. Short on the Aussie. Our Dow trade has just pretty much been hanging out at our entry. Last, I don't know, I think it's been almost 10 minutes. Yep, here's our Dow trade, just hanging out there. Aussies tracing back a little bit, more or less still at our entry. Same with our yen. Why is this all? There we go. Okay, Aussie's starting to go our direction. Dow still being dumb. Yen's going in our direction. Yen's close to halfway there. Aussie's still thinking about it. I want to say the longer this Dow trade goes, maybe the better, just because the overall longer term is up. I think once after, as soon as we get out of this consolidation on the Dow, I think the direction it will go, it goes will be up. It's just if we can survive the consolidation here, it's halfway to our stop. Oh man, I would hate to lose three in a row on the Dow. Gosh, Aussie's looking good. Yen's looking good. The Dow's freaking me out again, man. Nothing but the long-term trend. Looks like that's really the only thing in our favor on this trade. Yeah, I mean, this is very bearish. This is looking bearish. Looks like we do have a little bit of rejection with that bar there. Look at the 1 minute chart. Aussie's still looking alright. We did get filled on the yen, so we did win that one. Here's our Dow trade. Aussie's still looking good. Yeah, we're short on the on the Aussie here, so we want this to keep going down. Long on the Dow, so we want this to get back up here. Man, the last thing I would want would to get a sell signal on the Dow, which is a very high possibility right now. I mean, even kind of the shorter term looks bullish, so hopefully there's a lot of traders drawing a trend line here and putting in some buys right now. Hopefully that helps us out a little bit. Aussie's pulling back a little bit. At least it seems like there's a bit of a place of support right here. As soon as I say that, it breaks through. Gosh dang, dude. 3 in a row on the Dow. Looks like we're getting close and getting filled on the Aussie. Oh, man. Watch me get another buy signal on the Dow. Gee whiz. I think that still puts us, I don't know, the first three or four trades. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, jeez. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, so the first 3 trades I took were hardly trades. I mean, they were teeny positions. But they did win. Well, 2 of the 3 did. So, let's see, 1, 2, 3. 3 out of 7 trades won. So, if all of our trades had been 1% risk, we'd be down only 1% today. But since we're basically down 2%, so that's not terrible. That's a hole we can dig out of. It's also a hole that we can dig further into. Alright, we did get filled on that Aussie trade, so now we're down, just with everything. The actual number ends up being about 2.5%, or sorry, 1.5% down. So that's a hole we can dig out of. But if we were perfect with our position sizes, 1% each trade, we'd be breaking even right now. If we had found that gold trade earlier, or had seen it, we definitely would have gotten filled there. Kind of makes me sad we missed that. Gold has actually been doing pretty good in my back testing. Let's look at it. Check to see if there's any more news coming up that we need to know about. Today's the 1st, isn't it? 7:38. Nope, just the news at 8 o'clock. Let's see. Make sure we're not going to miss a trade on the CAD. Nope, not even close. Gosh, the Dow's wanting to give me another buy signal here pretty soon. I don't know if I want to take it. Dow's, it's getting personal with the Dow today. Yeah, I'm kind of... It's hard to tell my back testing, what sort of conditions it does better and does bad in. Just because, if you want, I have videos of back testing that you can go back and watch. But basically, if there's a signal, I take it, and the signal doesn't take into account, if there's chop, market conditions are choppy. So maybe at some point I'll go back and see if I can find patterns as far as that goes and see if that really makes a difference in my win rate. Let's see, what was I looking at? Oh, gold. I want to see how gold was doing in my back testing. Positive 1, positive 11, positive 11, 17. 24, 20, yeah, that's an 8% return average per month, so that's good. Yeah, gold seems to be one of the better pairs. But then again, Dow does too, but we've just lost 3 in a row on the Dow. If you are new to the stream, as you can tell, it's a pretty small stream, but thanks for joining us. And since it's small, if you say something in the chat, I'm sure to see it and I'll respond. It's always interesting to see where people are watching from. Oh geez, I could be getting a signal to sell on the Dow, which would be better than a buy, I think, at this point. No signal. Yeah, it seems like strategy usually does better in market conditions kind of like this, or like this, or like this, or like this. Yeah, not this crap. However, even when I do take trades, like just taking all signals, backtesting does show that it is a winning strategy, even if you do take all of these within a month. But it would be nice to improve that percentage, because it looks like, well, let's see. Looks like I got a minute before I have anything. So if we, in May of 21, which we're trading these 5 pairs, Dow, Aussie, CAD, gold, and S&P. Let's see, we would have gotten a 412, 20, 26, 46% return. In May of 22, 23, 38, like, well over 50%. Yeah, it seems to be pretty lucrative, but there's a lot of in the air as far as are you actually able to see all of those trades and execute all those trades. But the back testing is showing that as long as you stick to the plan, it should work out pretty good for you. But sometimes sticking to the plan includes losing a whole bunch of trades on a specific pair in a row, which in the moment is very frustrating. I just have a hard time wanting to take any more trades on the Dow, though. I mean, there's also some things, some rules you can set for yourself to mitigate, like how large your losses could be in a day. Whether that's like, if you draw the account down 5% in a single day, then you just stop trading. So the most you could lose in a day is 5%. But there's also the idea of, well, if you draw it down 5%, but if you know what your win rate is, approximately going to be at the end of the month, why would you stop trading? because there's a good chance you're going to run into a good run of trades. So maybe you can claw that back pretty easily and even have a profitable day after drawing your account down 5%. I don't know. I'm thinking, like, maybe if you lose 2 trades in a row within like 10 minutes of each other, then maybe stop making trades on that pair, maybe. Because maybe that could indicate that you're like in just market conditions where it's super choppy, where maybe the strategy doesn't work as well. Something we'll have to go back and play around with when we're done back testing. Yeah, maybe I want to say maybe 2 more months. So I'll have 6 months total of back testing on all of these pairs, and which there's 10 of them. And basically, I'm picking the 5 that seem to average the best return, which as of right now, it was until I looked back tested the last month that I did. One of the best ones was actually the S&P 500, but that one actually got knocked off, and so we replaced that with the CAD. CAD hasn't been like a super strong one, but it has been consistently profitable, whether it's 2 or 3% a month. It's not a lot, but it has been consistently in that range. Here's what's nice about the Dow, though, well, and S&P as well, is that you can trade it pretty much all day. I mean, there are points where it's slower, but it's pretty easy to kind of predict. Not predict, but it's pretty regular as far as how much volume you get in certain times of the day. 7:30 to, and this is Mountain Time, so 7:30 is open for the U.S. stock market. So 7:30 to 9 is pretty active. 10 to 11 is pretty slow. Usually goes pretty sideways. Sometimes that can go up to 12, and around noon it can pick up from about noon till close, so another 2 hours. I've actually back tested this, well, not this specific strategy, a strategy that has a few less rules than this one, and I've been back testing the entire day, and it's actually up overall. I think I ended in that. In fact, I'll show you. Make sure I'm not missing any trades, though. Nope. Where's my X? That's actually what this side is. So I was actually back testing a risk ratio of 2 to 1, 1 to 1, 2 to 3. Turned out 1 to 1 was consistently being getting more returns. But yeah, it's averaging 54%, and that's even less rules than what we're using for our back testing on this side, which is what we're trading right now. But yeah, this is just the Dow. Trading the entire day that the time that the market is open. And that's, lots of trades in a single day. 14 wins, 11 losses, 12 wins, 9 losses, 7 wins, 9 losses. So about 20 trades a day, 20 to 30 it looks like, in a 1-to-1 risk reward, 54%. That's a lot of trades. All right, it looks like the Dow is finally deciding to move. It's still in that chop range though. I mean, yeah, dimensions aren't necessarily the best to see this, but I do like. Ooh, we're getting a signal on the CAD possibly here. 84. 84. And that's to buy. Yeah, we'll hop in. CAD. We're actually able to get in a little bit lower than where it posted, which is generally good if you're going long. But it also means that it's going the opposite direction for a minute after you, before you bought. Oh, yuck. And it is immediately going the wrong direction as soon as we get in. Which doesn't mean it's necessarily going to lose, but it's definitely not preferable. I mean, obviously we prefer that it just goes our direction immediately and wins. But I like the look of this chart, or just this trend overall. And if we hadn't already taken a trade, assuming this bar closes the way it's looking it's going to, that would actually be a signal. Ooh. Gotta keep an eye on the yen. 2. Okay, the only thing keeping us, that kept us from taking that trade. Oh man. Okay, same thing on the Aussie. Is our indicator here wasn't telling us to do anything quite yet. And same thing on the Aussie. Right here, that wasn't telling us that we wanted to hop in just quite yet. However, our UCAD trade's looking pretty good so far. Gold also looking to possibly give us a signal. Get that teed up. And when I say teed up, that basically just means I'm putting in the trade size, so all I have to do is put push buy or sell. Okay, not quite. A lot happening right now. Okay, things are still did we just freeze? Oh boy, nothing's moving. Oh, there we go. I hate it when that happens. Ooh, almost had a sell on the Aussie. Even though it looks like we're consolidating a little bit, I still am feeling pretty good about this trade. Let's see if we bounce off this area of support here. Looks like it does. If we could close above this pressure line, that would be ideal considering where we are currently. And it looks like the Dow could be attempting to break through this. I mean, it's still in the chop. It hasn't really moved out of it quite yet. Actually getting a possible buy on the yen. If this bar is just a little bit bigger, it'll be touching the pressure, and our T&T indicator would be telling us to buy. We actually did close basically on the pressure, which is better than under it. But now we just closed under it, so that's not ideal, especially where they're both pointing down. Again, a big thing that we have in our favor on this trade specifically is we do have a good, strong uptrend. So we do have that going in our favor. What I really like about this indicator here is you can pretty much see what the trend is at any time frame. Okay, looks like we're still consolidating a little bit right here. Our T&T indicator still giving us good directions toward the upside. Just again, the overall trend, lots of green squares here. I'm not too worried about this one just quite yet. Nothing's really giving me huge red flags. I mean, some of these drawbacks are pretty ordinary. But not necessarily concerning quite yet. Still keeping an eye on the Aussie. Oh man, sometimes I want to get in on bars like this. What would be ideal is if this went up, tested this pressure line, and then went back down. That would be a really good buy signal, or sorry, sell signal. Okay. Alright, we're at a point with the Aussie again to where we could be getting a sell signal. Yeah, as long as this bar kind of closes the way it is or keeps going down, that is a buy. Let's increase our lot size just a tad. Okay, double check, make sure everything is in order. Okay, now we are short on the Aussie. Oh man, this 1 minute chart is ugly. 5 minute chart, not so not quite as ugly. We'll look at the 5 minute chart. It'll make us feel a little bit better, I think. Okay, I think just the entire market overall, except for stocks, looks like Forex overall is just looking to consolidate a little bit right now. Let's see, we are long on the CAD, aren't we? Yeah, it's still kind of just hanging out there. And our trade strategy, we stopped trading at 9 o'clock, so we're just under 2 minutes away from that. But we're not going to close our current positions. We'll let them run. If we win both of these, that should bring us back to even. They are both currently not going in our direction, but not by too far just quite yet. It looks like the CAD trade is wanting to move down a little further than where it's been hanging out. Okay, and this is the last minute that we would be looking to take any buys or sells, so we're going to take a close look and make sure nothing's setting up. Unless something crazy happens on gold, there isn't really anything that could happen here. Yeah, something crazy might be happening on gold. I'm just going to tee that up just in case. I don't think it will. It's pretty unlikely, but never a bad idea to be teed up. Okay, nope. No signals anywhere. Oh man. How's our Aussie? It's hanging in there. It's hanging out at our entry. Yeah, and I've noticed Forex after 9 o'clock gets really weird. It kind of seems to be right when it decides to change modes, I guess. I don't know. I can't really think of a better way to describe it. From 6 a.m. my time to 9 a.m. it's in a certain mode, and then after 9 it's in a different mode. Like, it almost seems like whatever trade you're in, like, it just resets everything. All the signals prior are just useless. I don't know. looks like the CAD's trying to move back up where we want it to. Aussie's moving back down where we want it to, but both are just basically hanging out at the entries for now. Which is good, considering that the CAD was a lot lower. So going back to our entry is hopeful for us. Same thing for the Aussie, where it's been kind of going against us a little bit. Going back to where our entry is always a welcome thing. So, yeah, like I said, we're not really looking to make any trades right now, just watching our current positions. Watch them win, hopefully. It's the Aussie, right? Yep. Again, Aussie is still looking down trendy. Well, it looks like the CAD is going back down. I mean, this does seem to be pretty strong resistance here. But it also kind of looks like there's a bit of a flag pattern here, a bearish flag pattern, which is not good for our position. Oh yeah, I don't like that. CAD going against us a little bit, but still basically hanging out at our entry. The CAD's the one that's looking a little sketchy right now. One thing that is kind of nice, maybe worth noting, doesn't change anything necessarily about what we're going to do, is we do have this moving average here. I can't remember what value it is. It's a pretty standard, popular moving average though. I think I have one of these on each of my, except for the Dow. But these do tend to be pretty good supports. And that's basically right coming up on where our stop is. So that's something that could possibly help us keep it from getting stopped out if it starts going down. Again, we're in the trade. We're not going to change anything, but that's worth noting, worth noticing. Okay, Aussie, same thing. Oh yeah. The moving average here, again, helping us out. Getting close to our stop. If we can get that through our stop, that would be ideal. So maybe a bar or two more if we survive that long. What's it looking like on the 1 minute? That is an ugly 1 minute chart. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much hanging out at that moving average. And if we were still taking trades right now, we would be looking at the yen, looking to go long. The yen is actually kind of interesting. The yen, I mentioned like at 9 o'clock, Forex seems to change modes. The yen does not seem to change modes at 9. It seems to change modes more around 10. Almost makes me want to take this. We'll pretend to take it. We won't actually take it, but we'll put up a thing here. I can't remember what the ATR was, so we'll just put it right there. What's this one? Is this the Aussie? Yeah. Okay. Aussie is looking like it's giving us a good bearish bar here. Moving average is basically right exactly where our stop is. The CAD is still just hanging out at this level of support right here, which is kind of scary because it could just break through at any moment. However, the moving average did break through where our stop is, so that helps us out in terms of not getting stopped out. So basically on both of these trades, two good things that we have going for us is the overall trend. Wow. And that yen trade would have won real quick. Well, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Hindsight's always 2020. But yeah, both of these trades, something that we have going is the overall long-term trend, and the this popular moving average is at our levels, our stop. Okay, getting a good bullish bar here. This would actually be a buy signal if we were still taking trades. Our TNT indicator's looking good. Pass through the TNT, or the pressure's pointing up. Lots of green boxes in the echo, and it looks like our Aussie's moving down too. Actually, we just recently would have gotten a sell signal on the Dow. Let's put in a pretend trade there too. Oh man, yeah, that yen trade would have been good. Maybe my back testing, I should, instead of going from 730 to 9 on the yen, I should go to 10 on the yen. And I can always go back and add that to the current data that I have. Okay, this is actually looking really good. We could be getting trade. We could be getting win both these trades. The Aussie's looking good. The CAD moving back up to our entry, moving away from this scary place, especially where we just technically got a buy signal here on the CAD. It's always hopeful. Let's see if the Aussie has not quite gotten filled yet, but if the body of this candle closes below all these shadows here, which it looks like does, that is a very good bar for us. Let's see where this one closed. Okay, everything is going in our favor. Both trades so far, at least the signals are, indicators are indicating upward direction on the CAD, and then a downward direction. Yeah, this actually would have been I think this would have been a sell signal. Yeah. Yeah, I think that would have been a sell signal. We'd have to go back and see where our TNT indicator was pointing, but just signals. Good signals for us. Finally looks like the Dow is moving out of that chop zone. Wouldn't be surprised if at some point it Oh man, this is not a great. Maybe came back up and tested this level and then committed down. That would be, if I had to make a guess, that's kind of what I think it would do. We are so close. Oh yes. Yes. All right. All right, so we won the Aussie trade. Okay, that puts us just over 0.5% down overall for the day. And if we win our CAD trade, that would basically break us even. Ah, man. I should have made my first two trades the full 1% risk. I mean, I just kind of put them in there. I mean, yeah, look at this. The first two trades, 20-cent profit, $1.50 profit, 55% loss. So, yeah, if this one wins, we would have been up 1%. Yeah, this is just asking. This is a big move for how much the market is moving right now. This is a big ask right now. But we are up overall. Current P&L on our position. Okay, if we could get this bar at least have it close above the bodies of these candles, I think we're home free, especially if they close above the wicks. I think if that happens, that's funny. We would have won that Dow trade. Freaking Dow. Lose the trades you take, you win the trades you don't take. It seems to be how it be sometimes. Seems to be how it be. Okay, this is good. We're getting close. 10 seconds left on that 5-minute candle. If it just stays where it's at. Okay, that's good. It did close above the bodies of these candles. I think we're pretty much home free here. I think so. I might draw back a little bit, but I think it's going to. I think we are going to win this trade. Just still might take a little while. I don't think it's going to be quick. I mean, we're still. How far away are we? We're still about 5 pips away. And our 5 bar ATR is only at 2 pips. So yeah, I think we could. This trade could be going for a minute. Of course, we would have won that Dow trade. I do not like the Dow today. I do, however, really like the Aussie and the yen. In fact, while we're just waiting for this trade, we did technically take a trade on the S&P, which would have won, which did win. Our gold trade won. Our second S&P trade lost. Dow lost. Dow lost. Yen won. Dow lost. Aussie won. Aussie won. Yeah. So pretty much, yeah, every trade we took today, excluding, yeah, pretty much all of our Forex trades have won today, and all of our index trades have lost. Except for one of them, our first one on the S&P, but we stopped trading that earlier and replaced that with the US Canadian dollar Forex pair, which is the trade that we are currently in. Okay, we are back at our entry. When did we get in on this trade? So we've been in this trade. What time is it? We've been in this trade a half hour. So right here. Somewhere right here is where we hopped in. Okay, so we did test this level, broke it, tracing back a little bit. And I think after this bar closes, again, I'm just making predictions here. But if I had to guess what the price action is going to do after this red bar, it would be green bars all the way to our take profit. We are playing around a little bit with our moving average here. This should be a pretty strong level of resistance here, I would think. It does close just underneath it, but I think we're gonna get all green bars till we get filled on our trade. And especially if you look at this chart, I mean, this looks like it's this level of resistance is has been pretty sturdy. Combine that with the moving average being here, I think we're gonna go back up and get filled. I'm also biased, so that could be influencing my my prediction here. It's definitely what I want to happen. Definitely doesn't seem like it wants to continue down. about to get pressure across here. Which should give us a little bit of movement toward the upside. Maybe just a little bit. Okay, I have 2 minutes left on this bar. I got my cross on the 1 minute chart here, so it looks like we are getting a little bit of upward movement. Still long-term trend. So you can see in the echo indicator, price action. It'd be great if I could get this TNT to flip back up. Probably change up this view so you can get a better look at what's relevant here. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what we're looking at here. So here's the pair that our trade's on. Here's our actual trade. Okay, 30 seconds left on this bar. Okay, this is good. We can close above this pressure line, that's really good. And if we could get this to snap up at the close, also good, which it does. It's probably going to move quite a bit. Yep, it's going to wiggle around with the movement of the price here, so hopefully it keeps going up. But so far, my prediction is coming true. You know, we were right here, and I said you know, after it closed above here, it could probably, you know, trace back a little bit, and then we're going to get green bars till we get filled. And if I'm wrong, I'm not going to feel bad about it. But I'll feel bad that we lost the trade. But I won't feel bad about being wrong about my prediction because I'm not a psychic. Oh. I mean, these are actually still decent sized bars. Our ATR is still like what would be considered average. It just hasn't moved anywhere. It's just kind of stayed between, how big is this channel? It stayed between 14 pips. 14 pip range. Something that would be a very good signal here is if this bar closed touching the pressure. I don't think it will. Well, touching the pressure and green. Yeah, not like that. this over here. Okay. Looks like our pressure is somewhat working like support. And then if this bar closes pretty much anywhere above this point right here, that would technically be a buy signal, which if we were still taking trades, we would be taking this. Yep. Classic buy signal here. Pressure's pointing up, touching pressure, green bar. Lots of green squares, TNT pointing in our direction. That is a buy. Yeah, in fact, I'm curious if we were to take a trade here based off of current conditions. Let's see, this would be 5 pips. Alright. Whoa. That was weird. There we go. Two to one risk reward would have won pretty fast. Okay, back to post. Okay, we got the post there. So far, my prediction is coming true. Hopefully it continues. I just need a few more green bars. So this is pretty much the third time this resistance level has been tested. Well, second time technically, because this wasn't really testing anything, or was it? No, not really. Bum ba-dum, 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 ba-ba-bum-bum. Would have gotten close to getting filled there if we'd taken that. Still got some good green bars here. Rejection off of the moving average here. Uptrend. Uptrend. Nothing but green squares here. If we could get this bar to close above our previous testing bar, that would be very nice. It is above it so far. Still have 2.5 minutes left on this though. We could do quite a bit in that amount of time. got a cross here. Could slow our upward movement or even possibly give us a red 1 minute bar here. It tends to be what happens whenever you get a cross in this is you get a red bar, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to keep going, at least on the 1 minute chart. Okay, we're still fighting this resistance here. Just under a minute left on this 5 minute bar. See if my prediction holds true. Let's see if we get a green bar here. 5 seconds. I was wrong. Technically red. Oh man. This actually isn't the kind of bar I would want to see at a point of resistance that we're trying to break through. Haven't closed underneath this pressure here. I want to break free. And if we had taken that trade earlier, we would have won there. So, just so you know. And we're getting close. We're getting close, folks. Oh, it's so close. Up, up. Oh man, how long have we been in this trade now? Let's see. Where is it? There it is. 47. So 41 minutes we've been in this trade. And it looks like we're getting so close to getting filled. Minute and a half left on this 5-minute bar. Let's see, we got in I believe it was around here. Could have been here, somewhere in here. These are all 5-minute bars. Well, I guess I could use my... This is good. This is good. These are all good bars. Oh man, it's getting so close. It's just like, just get up there. Why being this way? $17.47. Right. Here. This is somewhere in this bar that we started this trade. Get out of here. Okay, that bar posted. Very good bar, closed above the wicks of the previous bars, which is a very, very good thing. It shows that we have officially broken that resistance. I mean, doesn't necessarily say that it's going to shoot right back down, but just another thing going toward our favor in this trade. And we're just so close. Just get up there. Oh man. Oh, finally. Oh, not quite. Up, 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 up. Oh. Oh, come on. Huh. No. Come on. Why are you teasing us like that? It literally one tick more. Oh. No. You know what? There's no way I risk losing this trade. I'm moving my stop to break even. After basically touching our take profit. No way. Worst that happens is we break even here. Oh, yeah, it's so close. Oh, no. Okay, possibly rejecting off this moving average here. I hate that it was so close. And now we're so far away. We're back to where we were almost a half hour ago. The market is just telling us a story. We just have to guess what happens next. Oh man, I absolutely hate that we were so close. Okay, still got a minute left with this bar. Gosh, I want a little bit of a green body here. I don't want red or something flat like that. Oh, no, 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 don't close like that. Oh, gall. Oh, gosh. So, broke above resistance, maybe going back to test that as support now. And let's hope that it holds as support. It looks like it is so far. All right. Oh no! Again! Come on! Just a. Oh, thank you! Jeez, that was stressful. Gosh dang. Well, we were almost right about our prediction about getting nothing but green bars after this. I mean, almost. Well, that concludes the trading day. We are up $3.79, which would have been should have been $25 if we had adjusted our lot size to risk 1% on our first couple trades. But hey, considering we were down over 2%, I'm happy with essentially breaking even. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the live stream, go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm talking to the one single person who's currently viewing my stream right now. I expect to see 3 likes. Please. Just kidding, you don't have to, unless you did like it. But yeah, thanks for watching, folks. I am going to try to live stream all of my morning trading, and if you want to join us, I'll see you tomorrow morning or whatever morning you're able to follow us on. See you later.